Hello and welcome back to Trojan Talk. I'm Gavin Baxley, and today I'm joined by Coach Josh Lauer of Troy Volleyball. Coach, thank you for joining me today.
Great to be here, Gavin.
Coach, it's been a long off season here. How has your team been preparing for this upcoming season?
Well, all of the prep for the season starts in January. You know, we get all the players back and put in some good individual spring training time. We were fortunate enough this year to have some practices in the summer because of our Costa Rica trip. And we got back the Friday before classes started and have been hitting it hard ever since.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about that Costa Rica trip. I'm sure that was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time. You know, really wonderful opportunity that the university presented for us. We had some great donors, and Sarah McKenzie in the Troy Broad office was fantastic in helping make this happen. And it was just a great experience for our players to experience a different culture, bond, you know, really give back to the community down there. We did 3 clinics and spent a day really just serving one of the communities outside of, you know, La Fortuna. And our players, a lot of which had never been out of the country before, were really exposed to some really cool things. You know, and from a volleyball standpoint, it really helped us because we got 10 practices before we left, which is, you know, part of the NCAA rules for that, which was really, really cool because it gave us a little bit of a jump start onto the beginning of the season.
So now looking at this year, last year, y'all went 12-4 in the Sun Belt play. That's the best in program history. How do you build off of that success this year?
Yeah, I think that, you know, each year is a new challenge. And, you know, I think every year our expectations and, you know, the expectations around campus go up, you know, which is to be expected. We have a lot of really good returning players, a lot of experience at a lot of positions, you know, and so I think that we're at a point now as a program where every year our goals are set on trying to win a conference championship and trying to make the NCAA tournament. And to do that, you know, we have to not so much worry about how many games we're winning or losing, but that we're playing our best at the right time. And the right time for us is making sure that, you know, we're healthy and really confident and prepared going into the conference tournament. And, you know, the more we win during the conference play, the better the seed's going to be, you know. And so I think that's our focus right now is, you know, like secure one of those top 2 seeds in the West. You know, and be prepared to be playing our best volleyball come November.
And you look at this schedule that y'all have, you start the season off against Maryland, among other power opponents in the non-conference with Auburn and LSU, to name a few. How do those matchups kind of help you prepare as you head towards the conference play later in the season?
Yeah, we decided quite a few years ago that, you know, to be prepared to win a Sun Belt championship, we needed to test ourselves a little bit, you know, better in the non-conference play. So, you know, since I've been at Troy, you know, the winner of the Sun Belt has been in the top 50 in the RPI. You know, a lot of times they're in the top 25 of the RPI. So if you're going to win a conference championship in volleyball in the Sun Belt, you got to pretty much be ready to beat a top 25 team in the country. And so you can't just hope that that's going to show up in November. You know, you have to kind of figure out what that looks like. And we use our first 4 weeks of non-conference to prepare for things like that, so that we know what to get better at, you know, where our weaknesses are, that we need to work on before, you know, we head into that conference season and try to make that push. And so, you know, this year, you know, we have some big challenges in Maryland and LSU and Auburn and Wisconsin and Texas A&M, you know, but we also have some good mid-major challenges as well, some good teams that, you know, are consistently winning their conferences and playing volleyball at a high level with Citadel and, you know, Alabama State and Kennesaw, you know, in New Hampshire. So it's a fun and challenging non-conference schedule, but it's all for the purpose so that we can be playing our best volleyball when it matters most.
We're really excited for it. Best of luck this season. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks. Go Trojans.
And thank you for watching Trojan Talk.